Oh my, it's been a while once again, and I do apologize everybody in advance, but welcome back everybody to the Minecraft Xbox 360 CTM map building. Well, of course this is the second map in the series. This is Into the Depths. Now, a lot of you have been requesting Lost in the Depths, the first map in the series. Well, it's just driving me stupid, that map, basically. It's come to that point where I've got very little interest in finishing it, that it likely will not be finished. I'm putting that out there right now. It may get done in the future, but right now, you guys should probably be focusing on what's coming out with this map, because I'm very excited for this map, because I've made a lot of progress over the last couple months. Since the last one, what did we do? The last one was in February. Yeah. So, moving on, I want to get a lot to show you. So, obviously, this is the linking set point to intersection 1. Now, to give you a progress report, this is what this thing is going to be doing for you today. You will see the differences we have made. Now, when I left off with you guys, we had done this, and we had finished the intersection. Now, the intersection now has a roof on it, for reasons which I will explain. But first, I want to get straight into this. So, now we have a wall here. We have a wall all the way over here, and we have a wall which is just sneaking in there. So these three walls have had a lot of attention on them, especially the fourth one. The third one has had a bit very little less, but the one that I have finished, that I'm happy with and ready to be testing soon, is this one, wall number 2. So I don't think I'll need this for it. I was just for the intersection because the intersection's so dark. Because look at this, it's very dark. So let's get up the stairs before you guys have to moan at me. So this is the orange wall. This is wall number 2 on the map. So remember, I'm building this in MC Edit now, so it looks so much nicer than what it did. So you'll come out into here immediately, and you'll notice a ravine in your face. So you can see down the ravine, there's some lava lakes. There's a bit of lava in the corner there. There's that cave, and there is this cave here. So, obviously, I don't really mind whichever way you go. You can pillar across the ravine to get to this one. It just loops down to sort of similar size to this thing on this side. So this is a cave system which drops down. It's going to slowly introduce the player into the map, because the first wall you kind of get going, it gives you the stone and things like that. It's very narrow corridors. Hopefully a couple zombies will be getting you, but not too many. And we've got lightning in the map. Great. So yeah, you can still see it needs a little bit of cleaning up as I go through. You can see as I'm going to break some blocks here so you guys can see a bit better. So some of this is still a bit dark, as you can figure out. So it goes off that way, and you can also go up over here. You can go down. It goes all over the place. But actually, it continues on through here. It's not a very big cave. And so that leads you on into the second part of the cave, which leads you to the bottom of the ravine by the lava lake in the corner. So that kind of just is a small little introduction to the wall. So you can also just pillar straight down the ravine if you wanted to and skip that entire bit, but I might put some chests in there. You never know. This one is similar. This is kind of a smaller cave. It just drops you straight down. The risk on this one is having to get across the ravine. Now, because there's a lot of dark spots in the ravine, it means that skeletons are likely to spawn occasionally across on random blocks like this. They could shoot you from there, you could fall off of your pillar, etc, etc. So I don't really want to kill the player at this point, even though it's pretty easy to get equipped again because of all the wood which is around. So as you'll come through here, you'll notice some reminiscence to Lost in the Depths from wall number 1. I reintroduced the glass bridge on the floor with lava flowing through it. I just thought that this was a nice touch to last time. And yeah, I really do liked it. So obviously, I want to give you some more food in the map like last time, so I've got a cake here for you. And then you come into these sort of rooms like this. Now, there's a lot of these in this area, and I just milk bucketed for no reason. This is actually how bright it is. So these have, like, some crafting tables and some bookcases in, and some chests. Who knows, there's one there. They're all empty at the moment because I haven't filled them up. But yeah, there's a cake again. So moving on, some another reminiscence to wall number 1. I wanted to bring some of the ideas back to it. So this one particular is very recreated at the start, especially this room here. You'll remember the room in Lost in the Depths with the obsidian in the corner, and yeah, this one actually has a staircase in it, so it is slightly different. You can actually get up and down this thing. So it's got a broken staircase on the wall, entrances at the top, there's some loot at the bottom, as there's normally going to be, but now there's 2 obsidian. I don't know why I put the obsidian in the first area, guys, on the first wall, so please stop asking. Also, now I'm putting 2 in, because you know why, because I just want to. Now, if I remember rightly, this lava flows down from out in the corridor here. So if you follow this lava down, if I could get into it, but I'm not. But it follows all the way to the bottom there. So if you break the lava source, you've got a nice pathway you can go down. So it kind of leads you up. There's the glass underneath. So you can come out here and it stops burning, which is nice. So we'll get through here. It's a little safer than the previous wall was because it's actually a natural way you can get up. There's obviously now some corridors you can squeeze through. I need to put some light in this corridor. I don't want any mobs in here. Now this is only wall 2 and I'm actually trying to make it like a second wall in the map and not like wall 7 or 8, which a lot of people found that it was very difficult the start of Lost in the Depths getting going, and I admit it was very difficult and I do apologize, but that map is actually balanced. You wouldn't think it, but it is balanced to a point that I am happy with it. And so, as you will see, some people struggle, some people excel. Probably just depends on your experience with the map and probably your skill in the game, full stop. So, moving on, we'll get through this next cave as well, some more lava to light the place up. I just thought lava was a little bit better than putting torches all the way around and glowstone, because I've used glowstone a lot in the later areas. So, more tunnels, and now it splits 2 ways here. You can go left and right, they both go the same way, effectively, so you'll go round to the staircase. The staircase will drop you down into the dungeon for this wall. So the walls now have dungeons in, and key for this map is going to be to have fire spread off, because I have things like this in it, where there's lava in the walls to light it up. There's some nice seating areas you could sit in, read a book or something, I don't know, while you were waiting for your friend to relog or something, you could just sit and chillax. So there's multiple of these rooms. It's a nice library of stuff. There's going to be lots of wooden slabs and fences and pressure plates, some tables, so nice. I do not actually... So I came through this door, so we can go this way first. It's sort of more of the same. This is the one of the 2 routes you can take, so it leads you into this back room here where there's going to be some good chests. Because one half of the dungeon has the chest and the other has the wool. That's how I'm going to format this. So moving on, because there's a lot to get through on this. I've probably got 6 wool done, nearly. Yeah, that is true. So it goes through here. We're going to keep moving forward because this is a lot of the same. And then he goes up some stairs, back down some stairs, and into a door, and into like a desert temple themed room, but there's more bookcases in it, some things you can read against, and the good old thing in there. So then it follows into some caves. It goes down there, it goes over here. That one that goes down actually picks up here again. It's kind of a loop circuit, just so you don't get confused. I'm going to put some couple spawners in here to get you used to fighting spawners again. Because wall 1 and 2, you're not supposed to kill you. I want to just kind of teach you how to get here. So there's the wall. So now let me fly back. You can see the length of these wool. Now compare this to some of the wool on Lost in the Depths, and you'll find that some of them are similar sizes and some of them are much bigger. Like wall 3, which is the one following this one, I've partially made it natural. Like, I wanted one natural wall in the map, so I've gone for the cave theme with a mineshaft in it. Now, it's similar to the mineshaft we did in Lost in the Depths, which is actually the 3rd wall as well, but it is much bigger, it's much more complicated in depth, etc, etc. So, it hasn't actually got the mineshaft in it yet, it just has a maze. So, I won't spoil this one today, because it's not quite there, but as you can see, it's got some cavey look, it's got some coal in it. And it kind of goes through like that. It's a little bit different. There's a big drop. And the mineshaft kicks in here. This is where the mineshaft starts there. So it's pretty dark. If you guys can't see it, let me just do this for you. So this is what it looks like with night vision. There's coal in the walls. I love the brushes on MC Edit. Where does this go? It's like a flat wall and just ends there. I think I'm just doing something with mountains, which is why that's a little bit flat. So as obviously you can get more stone if you needed it from the intersection instead of going into, where are we going? Here. Because that pretty much gives you all the wood and stuff. There's more wood on the bridges. So let's go into wall 4 because you might want to like not blink for this one because yeah, I'm really happy how this one's turned out. So it slowly blends out of the sand, slowly does it, and turns into stone, mossy cobble, clay, like this. It's very more messy than the other one was, but that's for a reason. So in here, if we go in, you will see by far the biggest area so far. I don't want to quote myself on that one because there might be one bigger than that. So you'll come through here. There'll be probably some stone structures around. I might put some trees in here. That's probably going to be the plan, is put a forest in here, like a midnight forest, I think it's called. I think it's the technical word you can use for it. I'm looking for bone meal, but really cannot find it. There we go. So I'll put some on the grass in here. There's some grass, dirt. I think this one looks nice. There's some vines growing from the ceiling, which are growing nice and slowly. So by the time it's done, the vines will be on the ground almost, so you couldn't climb above it. So it kind of goes from there, it goes round. It's so big, you can't even generate it on the far side, which I find amazing. So it follows, and then it ends, just like that. So there's no vines here, because I'm going to put a structure here. There's going to be a structure here, which leads you into this cave system at the back. It's like Helm's Deep style, where you defend the castle, and then you throw yourself back into the cave system behind it. So the cave system actually is very simple to follow. It links all together pretty much. If it goes down here, this links to here, which goes to here, and then you can go back around here. Oh, I'm spotting bedrock. Where is it? There it is. Let's get rid of you. Nobody saw that. Let's just put that there. So they all kind of link together because the upper sections link together down here nicely, and the lower sections as well. So there's some water in here as well. It goes off of that direction, but the way we want to go, which is towards where the monument and intersection 2 are, is over here. Now, I have not planned where I want to put the wool in this area yet. I just know that it might likely be in the Library of the Damned, which is just at the top here, which is here. So this is the Library of the Damned, which is a working title for this library, and this has taken a while to build. This is one of my more recent projects on this, because I didn't know how to connect this half of this quarter of the map to the second quarter with intersection 2. So this is the Library of the Damned. So we have a floor here. Let's just show you the size of this thing. It was a lot of copying and pasting. It was pretty difficult because the stairs don't show up very well in MC Edit, and it's hard to predict them. So up here, I'm probably going to put some spawners on the floors and stuff. It does need lighting up because it is still very dark. Yeah, which is why I'm running around with a night vision potion, because some areas do need light. Otherwise, I'm just going to get all of the monsters spawn in there. So then you can go down the stairs to the next layers, and it's the same on each of these floors. There's a staircase on the opposite corner to it. Let's try and get down to the bottom. So if we get down here, we're almost down, so there's one more floor to go with the biggest staircase in the corner, which I didn't put any fence posts on, funnily enough, which I might as well do now. There might have been a reason I didn't put them on it, though, because I think what I wanted to do something different with it, but I don't mind now. I've started it. Might as well finish. Keep the theme anyway, so it comes down onto the bottom floor. Going to have some sort of structure in the middle here that you'll fight the boss on, maybe, or the wool will be in the middle, I don't know. But then it'll link to these two doors here, which was the reason I had the X-ray machine in my inventory, because I still haven't put in the staircase for this yet. But if I X-ray machine here, you'll be able to see a, what do you call it, a cave system down below, which I can use as there's an entrance point which I'm using, which you won't be able to in the map. But if I break through the back of this staircase here, if I go in here and just dig to the wall, if I dig down, there it is. You see this 3x3 here? Yeah, it's hiding behind the staircase. It's like Harry Potter, hiding things under staircases and in staircases, but it's not. It's much less happy. So this is my hole, which I get in and out of, but I will block up at some point. So this takes you into this cave, which is the monument cave, which leads you up to the monument. Now I'm going to put this on for a reason now, because I want you to see the monument here. This took a while as well, but I'm really, really happy how the monument showed up. Oh, probably too early, I didn't mean to do that there. So we'll speed through quickly, like that. So we'll come to here, we'll keep our head down because the monument is absolutely huge. You can see the background of it there coming into view. We probably don't need that now, because you can get the effect off of the roof for the monument. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, into the depths is monument room. Yeah, this place is huge. Going for the lake in the middle again, I like the lake from last time. And people were using it a lot for farms and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool, but This room, I am so happy how it came out. We need a little bit more light in that cave. As I said, decorating, lighting, is one of the last things we do. MC Edit does most of the easy stuff for us. So you've got the usual chests, ender chests, enchanting table, which I actually put lapis here, which you will see if you watched mine and OGF Blaze's run through of Lost in the Depths. You'll see that we put some lapis here, and I thought that looked so nice that I actually put it in again. And I was being a little bit cruel here, but I didn't want to put wood or full bookcases here just in case people go for speed running it and get diamonds early and the super, yeah. So there's a lot of, I'm trying to think of the right word for it. It's probably like secrets and stuff like that. But here's the monument. You'll notice it's a little bit smaller than the Lost in the Depths one. That's because it is a 19 block monument, not a 21. I have dropped the emerald block and the, what else did I drop from it? I dropped the dragon egg from it because I just found it too much of a hassle to get things done. And as you'll see, the dragon egg, probably you still can't even get it, I don't think, because of where it is. I don't think you can still get it on Lost in the Depths. I don't know. So yeah, this is the monument. I won't spend too long looking in here, so I'll probably just do a pan around for you guys to look at so you can kind of get the idea of the scale of this. I think it's about 100 blocks wide, that way to that way, probably even more. Somebody will figure it out for me. So you'll see the glowstone here. Before I actually finish, these are farms, by the way. Do I have glass? Nope, I can do. These are farms for the player, so I wanted to give them nice farms at the monument. Pre-built inside the walls, and they've got 2 of them. Oh, messed up there. There's one here as well. They're both the same, pretty much. So, now we'll go down here. So this, you have to swim this, so don't get too frustrated when you can't find intersection 2 from the first floor wall. That's because it's on the monument. So if we dip down here, and we pop our head back out here, you'll notice a knife cave. And this is intersection 2. Looking similar to intersection 1, where it's not the good old-fashioned cross, which you're used to seeing, where it's like one there, one there, one there, and one there. It's more just like this. So this now has a nice waterfall running in it. This is actually a cave with water in. So if you wanted to get lots of water, it's not a problem. You wouldn't use it all up. There's one of the bridges from the spawn area recreated here, which we thought was perfect for it. There is the beginnings of lime wool here, which is not going to be creepers. This is a yellow, not been started yet. And where's the other one? It's over there. Pink wool, the snow one. People really enjoyed the snow wool, just for the fact that you just pick snowballs up for ages upon ages upon ages. Now, so I'm not going to show you that wool or that one. I want to kind of save that one yellow and the one on intersection 1 for next time when they're more developed and finished, because this one has a good idea for it, but I don't want to spoil it. But pink wool I can show off. I can't show you the final room because there isn't the castle built there yet, but the basic layouts for these are done. So let me just tell you this now, but the lime blue wool you see in the roof, the ceiling, everywhere in the caves, that's not lime blue, it's not light blue wool when it's finished. It's light blue wool now because on MC Edit, ice is a pain in the bum to look past. You can barely see it. Like, it comes up as a block. When you look through walls, you can normally see through. It's like air. But ice shows up for some reason, and it makes MC Edit run really slow, which is why I've gone for the light blue wool. Similar block, texture, colour. Yeah, you get the point. So I'm going to fly through it here. It's a long cave system. Overlaps itself. Splits off 2 ways here. One there, one there. This way takes you towards where I've got lighting errors, you can see, because I haven't been in here yet. And this needs some block repairs as well. I didn't realise there were so many where there's bedrock on the walls you can still see. A lot of the areas are very thick. This one, as particularly, has got a lot of thickness to it. Just a couple of the walls are 1 thick on the roofs and stuff. So once you get to here, this is where the giant castle's going to be. You're going to be able to get to the top floor first, and you're going to work your way down it. It's probably about 50 blocks in depth or something like that. Probably not that, actually. And then the wall will be in this castle somewhere. So yeah, here's some rough layouts of this. This snow, I'm not going to change much in these caves. They probably will just have the stone brick castle in the end there. Or maybe it's an ice castle. I don't know. You should probably, if you're thinking of ideas, just let me know down below. if you want me to do an ice castle or a like a stone bricky castle. But yeah, so this is Into the Depths for you. It's been updated a lot very recently. It was on hiatus with Lost in the Depths for a month or so as well, so don't get worried about that. Most of the progress has come in the last couple of weeks or so which is good. But yeah, I'm going to leave you with this though. What wool do you want to see rebuilt, redesigned, changed, but made better on Into the Depths from Lost in the Depths? There's a huge lighting error here, whatever that is. So, let me just recap. Lost in the Depths has a desert wall number 1, stone brick wall number 2, the wooden structure with the cave system number 3, quartz wall number 4, the custom stronghold number 5, the creepers number 6, the snows number 7, 8, 10, 11 are all nether, 9 is more of the castle in the middle. Not really a castle, but it's the one you get the iron in with the forest room. That place like that. And 12 obviously is another desert one. You haven't seen 13, 14, 15 and 16, so I'm likely to try and use some of the ideas from then again on this map. So hopefully I may release Lost in the Depths. I don't know. Again, but the 12 wall is looking like what it might be unless we get the enthusiasm to finish it. But the likelihood is, coming soon, in the summer of 2015, you will find in your YouTube sub boxes a Lost in the Depths download video. Lost in the Depths, Into the Depths download video. And with that, I'm going to leave you again in another CTM map building episode. Go and watch all the other videos on the channel. The Lost in the Depths playthrough is almost over now. You should be enjoying that. There may be some new Destiny content coming onto the channel soon with the House of Wolves DLC. We will see about that as well. But I hope you've enjoyed, and I will catch you again in the next episode. Bye-bye.